Hello again. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to assign a lesson from Pearson. So I'm already on the Pearson wall, my teacher wall. What I'm going to do, I'm going to choose one of these lovely programs. So I'm going to choose World History. The way Pearson's set up, they have each topic or chapter broken down for you. And when you click on a particular topic, these are all of the components that are available for students to look at. Well, for the most part. There are certain pieces that only teachers can see. But for the most part, this is what they will see. They will not see this, however. They will not see enter keys. One thing I do want to point out to students and parents, particularly who are watching this video, if you do not wish to carry your textbook home, you do have access to the e-text, which you're going to see that when we go to the student version of what I'm going to do here. But the e-text is essentially the textbook online, and it's very easy to navigate, as we're going to see in a little bit. For now, I want to click on Lesson 1. Once Lesson 1 opens up, it gives teachers options in terms of what they want to assign. You could simply assign the entire lesson by clicking Select All, or you can, whoa, wow, that was a little bit too fast. You can actually scroll up and down, and then you can decide what pieces you want to assign. Okay. Some of these components have formative assessment questions at the end, wrap-up questions at the end. Most, if not all, of Pearson lesson modules have some type of assessment at the very end, as in a quiz here. But it is totally up to the teacher to decide what he or she wants to assign. So, for my purposes, say I only want to assign this video. I can give a start date, so we'll just pick today. We'll pretend that today is a school day. And they have to have this video watched, completed, whatever you want to call it, by the end of the day. If I check this box here where it says set start time and end time, it will literally give me a default of 11:59 p.m. You can change that. I normally leave it 11:59 p.m. and then Pearson allows you also to type specific directions. So when I assign videos, I normally have my students take notes, and I have a particular form that I use with them. So I'm pretending that I'm doing the same here. So those are my specific directions. This is a way that teachers can personalize the program for their needs. Next comes entering the class, the group, or the student name. I can enter a specific class. I can enter a particular student, which allows for differentiation. Or I could even create a group comprised of students from different classes and then assign it to them. For now, I'm going to choose a particular class. I'll choose one of our little video classes here. This is the class that I want to receive this assignment. So once I have that class lit up in lovely, lovely lime green, I'm then going to click Assign. Once I do that, it will say your assignment was created and realized and will appear in Google Classroom. Again, this streamlines everything so that your students or parents for younger students don't have to log into two separate places. It's very convenient. And that's pretty much all you do. One other note, I'm going to go up to the class tab and then click on the VCA Google Classroom Lab where I just assigned that video. And if you notice, you can look at assignments by class and you can see the student status. The student has not completed it yet, but it's not due until tonight. So you will see exactly where it is or where the progress of the video is by the end of the day. You can also look at assignments by student and it will show that I'm connected and that I have not completed it. And that's all you do to assign any work from Google Classroom. Thank you.